afternoon,
Hello,
everybody.
We're
ready.
We're ready. Welcome to the 44th annual Santa Claus Parade presented to you by Thompson Rivers University. We're here. We're back downtown.
Yeah, and we got a great studio here. We're in 9th Lab,
beautiful.
Of course, the 300 block
awesome.
of Victoria Street. So we've got a great vantage point. We're sitting here sipping on hot chocolate, thanks to the Noble Pig. So we want to thank the Noble Pig for giving us a couple of thermoses of hot chocolate to bring into the studio. It's going to keep us warm, cozy, and probably on a little bit of a sugar high.
Yeah,
so,
just how Santa would want it for us, right?
Exactly. And thank you for picking up some pastries for us as well.
Yes, got some pastries from Bryn's Bakery just to keep us on our toes, ready to go, and
was feeling like I was down a calorie or two, so thank you.
Yeah, right. All right, so our parade is starting to get underway right now.
I can hear some sirens.
We got the police outside right now, starting the parade off for us. It is snowing a little bit outside too.
Yeah, which is really going to make this really sparkle. I think it's going to really make it absolutely fantastic. As it gets a little bit darker, that snow in the air, I think, is just going to really make the magic of the holiday season come to life. So looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's always, it just adds that extra little bit of magic to the parade. And yeah, it gets people ready for the holiday season. Christmas Eve is in 1 month from today. Not to get anyone spooked out, but
it's too late for that.
It's time to get your shopping done and everything. The holidays have officially started here in downtown Kamloops.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I can see those lights flashing going on by. So it's just off to our left here, and of course you can see in the background, you can catch some of that.
Here
we are. Hello. Now we're out on the street.
Look at that.
And here they come.
We are getting started here.
Look at that snow just coming down, just lightly.
Just lightly.
Not too bad. Crowds are gathering, getting really nice.
Look at everyone out there. It looks awesome.
Absolutely fabulous. And we know we've got some people in the Paramount that are watching this live stream, so we want to say a big hello to them. And thanks to the Paramount for doing it. And we know we've got a bunch of you at home that have tuned in. For whatever reason, it's easier to do it from your location. You've got young ones, or maybe some of you are not feeling that well and are a little bit shut in. Well, we're going to bring you this parade, and we're going to do our best to try and keep you in the loop. So our first group here that we're seeing coming along, of course, is the BC Sheriffs.
BC Sheriffs. The BC Sheriff Service just celebrated their 50-year anniversary. Yeah. Congratulations.
Unbelievable.
BC Sheriff Service is now actively recruiting 4 positions in the new year. So if that's something that you think is right up your alley, they're looking for people to help them out.
That could be my next career.
That could be your next career.
I don't know. I doubt they'll take me, though. I'm not sure. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. You never know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, it's absolutely an asset for our community, and we thank them for kicking off the parade for us every year, along with our local RCMP. You're definitely not going to miss them when they're coming down the street, and you're definitely going to know the parade's getting started. Yeah,
they've got their lights already built in, so they don't have to do a lot of decorating. They just kind of have to turn them on.
Yeah, and just cruise down that street.
And I see we got a golf cart going by too.
Yes, so that's probably one of our.
That's one of our team.
That's probably one of our team or one of our volunteers or something. Making sure everyone is in their spot. Ready to go.
Keeping them safe and sound. We just want to remind everybody that, one of the things that we are watching is making sure we keep people off that parade route. We don't want anybody getting hurt, so we're very careful about that.
Safety with this event is our number one priority, and it's our number one value to the event every year. Close second is just having fun.
Absolutely.
Just close second.
But to me, having fun is a really important piece. That's
definitely
the number one, but you want to be safe while you're doing it.
So let's talk about our theme, shall we?
Yeah, let's talk about the theme a little bit.
Holiday movie magic. So, Bryce, what's your favorite holiday movie? Which one's your favorite?
I like The Grinch. I do, and I mean, there's so many versions of The Grinch. But over the years, I don't think it really matters which one. I mean, whether it's the animated version, whether it's the the couple of ones that have been done as well, and the updates. I just think that it's a great film. It's got a lot of. It's a classic. It's got a lot of fun to it. Totally. You never get bored watching it.
Never.
So.
Never.
Yeah, it's a go-to for me. So that's one. What about you? What's your favorite?
It's hard to pick. Probably favorite of all time, I have 2. I really like Christmas with the Cranks. I think that's a pretty underrated one.
Yeah, that's good.
I love Elf.
Yes, Elf is great.
One I've grown up watching every year is Muppets Christmas Carol. My family and I make an effort to watch it every year. I find it's one of the ones that's kind of tucked away, but
They put out a great
year.
Christmas album as well.
Really?
Yeah, the Muppets did a great Christmas album like years and years, decades ago, and it's still a classic.
Yeah.
You know, Kermit singing, all of that. It's actually a lot of fun. So if you've got kids, you know, go online and check it out. You can stream it.
Awesome.
It's a great piece. We've got our next group coming here, and of course, I think this is one we really want to talk about.
Yes.
This is Thompson Rivers University, and of course, they are our title sponsor. So this parade wouldn't be able to be done without their great support. So huge thanks to them.
Thank you,
and
Thompson Rivers University.
they're looking good. What a great looking group.
Absolutely. Yeah, they got their cheerleaders and a bunch of their students as well.
Yeah.
Tied in there.
Yeah, it looks like a couple of Christmas trees carrying the banner across, one on each side.
Yeah.
So that's kind of fun. Now we've got some of the wolf pack and the vehicle. And it looks like the cheer team is along with them as well. So the Wolfpack cheer team is joining them. We can't thank them enough for the work that they do towards this parade. It's a huge piece. Can't take it lightly. You need funds to make it happen.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. And Thompson Rivers University is just such a great community partner to be a part of.
They are.
It's a great asset to have in our community to have the school available. So, yeah, we're grateful to have them help us kick off the 44th annual Santa Claus Parade presented by Thompson Rivers University.
And there's some more Christmas trees.
More trees, yep.
Whole grove of them. Look at that.
Moving around.
Yeah, walking trees. Who knew?
Who knew, right? Awesome.
They're having
so
fun
good.
though.
Looks so
And the
good.
temperature is so great today.
Yeah, I think we're sitting at about -1,
Yeah,
0.
-1, 0, right on the edge of that. So you can tell because that snow is not sticking.
Yeah.
It is melting virtually as fast as it hits the street. So it's a little damp, but it is not by any means accumulating. So it should be absolutely great for today.
Absolutely.
And I think we're going to get a good hour and a half here to be able to run the parade. So.
And just coming up right here is St. John Ambulance. So with their volunteer first aid members and their therapy dog division. So they're a nonprofit organization enabling Canadians to improve their health, safety, and quality of life by providing training and community service. In Kamloops, volunteers include the uniform adults who provide first aid and emergency response support, contributing over 15,000 hours of public duties last year at 282 different events. The therapy dog visitation program allows for the improvement of the quality of life for people confined to healthcare facilities, and they also visit TRU and the Kamloops Library, among other places.
And they are one of our winners.
They are. So they have won 3rd place in Santa Award, so for nonprofit and community entry. So congratulations to St. John Ambulance.
Yeah, and thanks for the works that they do in the community. You know, they talk about the 282 different events they were at. Vital to have them just to be able to make sure that there is some type of support there in case somebody needs it at any of the events.
Absolutely.
And our next group that's coming up here, of course, is Brock Secondary School Band. So we'll maybe have a little listen as they go by. But the Brocklehurst Middle School was also in with us last year, and they were the Brock Secondary School, and so they got a full chorus and band from grades 8 to 12, and they finally have a jazz band as one of the courses that they're offering as well, which is really great. I think, you know, music and the arts, the musical arts are so important. It's something that many of the schools have walked away from and unable to do it, just from a funding point of view. It's not that they don't want to do it, but I think in many cases it's just a cost issue.
Absolutely.
So great to see them out again and expanding what they offer.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And coming up next here is another one of our parade sponsors, Ray's Brown's Locksmith. Brown's Repair Shop has proudly served Kamloops for over 100 years, becoming a cherished part of the city's history. Their team of skilled locksmiths is dedicated to providing exceptional service, available 24/7 to handle emergencies with speed and efficiency. From residential to commercial services, their mission is to keep their clients safe and secure. With a team spanning every decade of expertise from teens to those in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, Brown's Repair Shop blends innovation with tradition, ensuring their legacy of excellent service continues for another 100 years.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. They've been great contributors. And let's go over and see. We've got some roving reporters on the street with castanets. So let's go and see who.
Let's take it down to them.
I think they're just going to give us a little bit of an update of what it's like down on the street level.
Hi there, I'm Kristen Holiday with Castanet Kamloops, and as you can see, we're right in the middle of the Santa Claus Parade. We've just had TRU come on by, and we've had also our first responders, as you can see behind me, the street is just lined with people. We have, probably thousands out here. They're all bundled up, and as we were coming to the studio earlier, we saw even an hour before, we had people set up their chairs and just really start to take in the energy of the parade. There's a light snow falling as well. It's a really beautiful scene. So that's how it looks on the street for us. We'll be roaming around chatting with people who are here to see the parade. There's lots of good stuff to see before Santa finally makes his way down Victoria Street. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks very much, Kristen. Really appreciate that.
Thank you.
It's great to have that street level view and get a sense of what's going on. And of course, that parade is continuing from our vantage point here. And I believe that right out in front of us now on our side, I think is the Kamloops Heritage Railway.
It could be our parade star.
They are our parade star.
Our early look of the best of
Here
the
they
best
come.
has been awarded.
Yeah, and they look pretty sharp.
And they are giving Polar Express vibes.
Yeah, they are. There's no doubt about that. Hanging off the side of the engine there and having a lot of fun. That's a beautiful float. There's no doubt about it. And it is our parade star. So they are the #1 float judged by our judges. So nice little tribute. And great to see them, and great to see that they're doing a lot of work in the community to revitalize the 2141, get it back in motion, and get some trips planned. So that's pretty exciting.
Definitely, and Kamloops Heritage Railway, along with CN Rail, who's also helped them out with their float.
Right.
They also want to send a thank you to Interrail Transport for supplying the beautiful truck and trailer, and a heartfelt thank you to Cutting Edge Group and the BC Ministry of Transportation and their support for putting this beautiful, beautiful float back downtown, the 2141 steam engine.
Yeah, it's
beautiful.
really nice.
Look at that.
Lots of people on board. I think my own daughter is on there with some of the kids, so they're having a lot of fun. So I know that they were pretty excited about getting ready and heading down to the far end of town to get ready when I saw them about an hour ago.
Yes.
So great to see.
Awesome. And we got our next group coming up here as well. The 204 Black Maria Air Cadets.
Yeah, and another great organization around. It's been around for years and years. A lot of people don't know what they do, but they are great about teaching young people about citizenship and youth leadership. I mean, it's an absolutely phenomenal program, and of course, they're also one of our parade winners as well.
Second place in the Santa Award. Congratulations, you guys.
Congrats to them.
That's awesome.
Looking good.
Nice little bit of a sprinkle of Whoville in downtown Kamloops.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a little Whoville.
No, right?
Yeah.
All right. No, so our next float coming up is Operation Red Nose and the RCMP. So Operation Red Nose, did you know it's coming into its 28th season this year?
That's hard to believe. It's been 28 years. I've actually done that, and I'll tell you, it's a really rich and rewarding evening. I've done it a few times, and it's a lot of fun. You get out with a couple of people, and you're giving rides home, and it's all done by a donation, and it's supporting the cause of supporting athletic development.
Absolutely. So they're going to be operating every Friday and Saturday night during the holiday season, starting next week on November 29th. So be sure to save their number in your phone. They're great for safe ride home after a fun night out, Christmas parties, all that fun stuff, right?
Exactly. You just want to stay safe.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole idea here is to get out and enjoy everything that the holiday season has to offer, but we want to make sure that everybody is safe and sound and that we ring in the new year well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And having the RCMP join them as well,
Yes.
as every year is, they got a great partnership built up there.
Yeah, they do. They do have a great partnership with them. And like I say, doing it a couple of times, I have to say it's been a really rewarding piece. So remember them, put it into your phone, and now our next group that's coming up here is the BMX group.
Kamloops BMX.
So Kamloops BMX is a volunteer-run, not-for-profit organization that has been a part of the city for 41 years.
Wow.
Hard to believe.
Incredible.
This club strives to be a fun place for all ages to race bikes, stay fit in a very competitive sport. They host free practices on Mondays and race days on Thursday during their season, which runs typically from April through October.
Yeah.
So they've just wrapped up for the
Look at
season,
them.
but you know what? They've pulled out all the bikes, they polished them all up, throwing some lights on them. They're looking
It's
good.
awesome.
Gotta say, it looks bright and festive out there.
It sure does, and the snow, yeah, like we said before, the snow just adds that perfect touch that we feel, that
Yeah.
little sprinkle of magic. Oh my gosh,
does.
look at that little dog. It's
Little
so
dog,
cute.
I know, it's
Oh,
cute. It's fabulous.
Beautiful. Awesome. And so our next entry is the Kamloops Dance Academy. They're coming up here, and they have also won an award. They have won 3rd place in the Elves category. So that is for family-friendly floats. So let's see what they got
Nice.
coming up here. So Kamloops Dance Academy in Valley View is celebrating 40 years in Kamloops. Can you believe it? KDA offers classes for ages 3 and up, including adult classes for beginners and those with dance experience. Classes are offered in ballet, tap, jazz, lyrical, contemporary, acro dance, hip-hop, and musical theater. KDA has an accelerated hip-hop program with some students advancing to the performance team, which competes both locally and in the Lower Mainland. Kamloops Dance Academy is an exam studio accredited with the National Association of Teachers of Dancing out of England. Looking good, guys. Woohoo!
They won't get cold. I'm going to guarantee that.
No, they're moving around
that
pretty
dancing
well.
around, they're looking pretty good. They got lots of energy, and they got
Definitely.
youth in their favor as well.
Absolutely. Especially when it's cold and snowy out.
Yeah.
The kids, nothing stops them.
No,
Nothing
you're
stops
absolutely
them.
right.
Yeah. Fantastic.
We've got some more lights going, built-in lights on this one.
Yes.
And, of course, our next entry is, of course, the BC Ambulance Service.
Awesome.
And the BC Ambulance and Paramedics Emergency Dispatch of BC want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a safe and healthy, happy holiday season.
Yes, absolutely. And I see we got Snoopy and Woodstock hanging out of the ambulance right there.
That's
Get a
great.
little close up there. Awesome. Look at them. Look at that.
Should have had that one over in the driver's seat. That'll really throw people
Right?
off.
Right? People would be so confused right now.
Yes.
Oh, that's
No,
great.
it looks great, though. It's really
does.
nice to
It
see.
totally
They've got
does.
that ambulance well lit up, lots of fun, and let's just hope that's the way it stays.
Yeah.
Leave it as fun.
Yeah.
We don't need anything
Leave
else.
it as
so.
fun on the route, and let's make their holidays easy.
Absolutely.
Yes, definitely. I'd like to take a little bit of time right now while we got a little bit of a break to thank our live stream partner, Ninth Lab. So the little studio we're in here right now is Ninth Lab. We're right on Victoria Street, right above Royal Tokyo Sushi.
Yep.
And there, if you don't know what Ninth Lab is, they are a multimedia company based out of downtown.
Yeah, and I mean, they do all sorts of things. So if you're looking for that little added,
Yeah.
way of getting a message out, the team here can definitely help you with that overall, whether it's video needs, podcasting, any of those types of things.
Absolutely.
They're able to jump in and really give you some incredible services. We are absolutely amazed with the technology
Definitely.
that they've managed to put together for us. And
there
actually,
they are. Hey,
there's the team.
guys.
There they are. Hey, look at you guys back
Oh,
there
you guys
making
look
it all
so
happen.
good.
Looking good. Looking good.
Yeah, and they've got tons of events. They're going worldwide this year with
Yeah.
events happening in Bristol, London, and Manchester. So if any of you are joining us from across the world over in the UK and are interested in having a really fun time, check out ninthsound.ca or Ninth Events and check out some of the cool stuff they've got going on. And if you're in Kamloops, they're bringing back the rooftop rollout this April
Great fun event.
or June, sometime. Rooftop rollouts coming back. There's going to be off-season Kamloops, which is going to bring big country singers and throwback vibes to our city, and that's also coming to the UK. As well as if you need any last-minute holiday photo booths or candles, then they're your people. They've got a little bit of everything, and thank you to you guys at Ninth Lab for constantly being great support to us, the Santa Claus Parade, and our downtown community.
And for making us look good.
Right?
Well, as good as we can look. I mean, hold on, maybe I take that back. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
Perfect. All right. And now for a first in the parade.
Oh, yes.
Together with the Coca-Cola Company,
Coca-Cola.
Coke Canada Bottling is setting out to ignite joy, optimism, and real magic this holiday season by bringing the Coca-Cola Caravan to Canadians' communities like yours. Adorned with hundreds of sparkling lights, a holiday-themed design, and the iconic Coca-Cola branding, the Caravan aims to spread holiday cheer and optimism throughout communities all across Canada. So I was so excited to get them in the parade this year.
Yeah, you know, I mean, Coca-Cola is a little bit iconic when it comes to Christmas, right? I mean, their polar bear commercials, all of that.
Definitely.
They do a great job, and not that other companies don't, but it is one of those standout pieces for me.
It's a holiday icon,
Yeah,
you know?
it really is an icon.
Absolutely.
So it's great to have them. You're absolutely right. And
Yes.
it's nice to see that they're going to be visiting communities all over.
Absolutely. They got a couple more dates in Kamloops that they're going to be bringing the community cruiser down to, so be sure to check out social media. I think there's some articles that are out about that, so check those out and see what the Coca-Cola
And I believe
band-
Castanet's going to keep you posted on that
Yes,
as well.
they will.
So.
Awesome. All right.
Oh,
Look at that, City of Kamloops.
look at that.
They've really decked out that truck.
They have. So this is City of Kamloops, KFR.
Yes.
And so they really do have that decked out. I got to
Right?
say, there's a lot of lights on that.
They're very clearly, as to quote them, making Kamloops shine. Am I right?
Yes. That is their motto, and they
is.
are living up to it. There's no doubt about that.
Looks fantastic.
Sure does.
All right. Good job.
So this is, proudly represented by a team of over 900 dedicated employees who work year-round, making Kamloops shine. So
Absolutely.
we can't say enough thank you to them. They've been doing a lot of work in the downtown core, which we're very pleased is completed, but very vital.
Absolutely. We are so looking forward to what the future of downtown Kamloops is going to look like very soon. It's just going to be so great to have a lot more people down here.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Fire truck is looking really good as well. So
Yes.
that's Kamloops Fire and Rescue. That's the KFR piece. So we like to throw acronyms out there, but we should really say what it means.
Yep.
So that's what we're looking at right now. So
Yep.
the fire truck is coming by, and of course it's all lit up as well.
Absolutely, and Kamloops Fire Rescue does want you to want to remind people to ensure that you water your real Christmas trees daily to prevent them from drying out and to not overload extension cords with your decorating. The last thing we want this holiday season is a fire accident.
We don't need any of that.
No, absolutely not.
So let's stay safe out there, but let's enjoy the holiday season.
Absolutely. And Kamloops Fire Rescue, in case of need, is there to help assist you throughout the holiday season as well. Celebrating 140 years this year too, I believe. So, yes, 140th anniversary.
It's amazing how many people have been here for so long, and you start wondering, I mean, the 44th Santa Claus Parade, but so many are celebrating 40, 44 years, 50 years,
Lots of
140
milestones.
years. There's a tremendous amount of milestones in today's participants. So really nice to see.
Yes.
Acres
Lady
is
Liberty.
now coming along, so this is our next float coming through.
Yes.
And this is another one of our winning floats.
Sure is. So they have won second in our novelty award. So they're bringing a fun and festive ride through the Big Apple with Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. They're bringing the holiday spirit to life with a creative twist featuring a larger-than-life version of the iconic Empire State Building. Watch out for Kevin McAllister's wild adventures as he makes his way through the streets of downtown Kamloops and celebrates the magic of the season. I'm pretty sure when they were telling me about their float that Kevin's there and running around the street right now.
Oh, really?
So, yes.
Oh, that's fabulous.
And a little fun fact, Bryce. So I was looking at some stuff about holiday movies, and the Plaza Hotel in New York actually has a Home Alone 2 package where you could ride around in a limo for 4 hours, get a big cheese pizza and a giant sundae, and stay at the Plaza Hotel. And they offer that year-round. Like, how incredible is that?
That's fabulous.
Right?
I love that. What great fun.
For the small price of $1,500 per
That's
night.
all. Per night.
Per night.
Excellent. So I'll go for one day. That's,
Right? Yeah. All
There's
right.
Uncle Chris the Clown. He's
at
mixing in. He's mixing in with the kids there. I can see him. And I think this is the Navy League of Canada that's coming next. Looks like everybody's got some light necklaces on. They're running around with those. They got boat all decorated up. People walking along, everybody's having a lot of fun, passing out some candy to the kids along the parade route, and doing it very safely, I might add.
Very safely. Nobody's running out.
They're not running, and they're going over to give it to the kids along the parade route, which is exactly what we want to see. So thank you for doing that, and thanks for the support.
Thank you for being safe, everybody. That's fantastic. So, yeah, we got our next float coming through here. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. We can wait.
Yeah. It is Nutter's Everyday Natural. So it's one of our members of our downtown BIA.
Yeah.
They recently celebrated their 2-year anniversary at 440 Seymour Street. When you walk in, you'll find an exceptional customer service for all of your vitamin and supplement needs. They'll also have a large selection of gluten-free products, baking needs, and the ever-popular Christmas nut trays for all your friends and family. Stop in today and support local, where the friendly staff know your name. And they've inspired their float this year by the Nutcracker, which is very fitting.
Kind of fitting.
Very fitting.
And you and I were in there actually the other day.
Were.
And we were looking at the selection of different trays and so on that they've got. They have got an unbelievable array of them anywhere. And so it's, anything from about the mid-20s all the way up to $60 or $70, depending on who you want to give to. And they did look great. They looked too delicious, because I think both you and I were a little hungry. And so it was one of those things where it was almost tempting to say, maybe we'll just take one of these trays. Yeah, we came close on that.
Yeah,
but
very close.
Anyways, great group. And right now, let's go down onto the street with our reporters from Castanet, and let's see who they've wrangled
Let's see
up.
what's going on down there.
This is Kristen Holiday with Castanet. Kamloops, we're here on Victoria Street. With these folks here, we were just chatting a little bit about the Santa Claus Parade. Have you been to the parade?
So no, it's our first time. Very exciting.
That's awesome. And who are you with?
So I'm with my sons and friends here from school.
So fun. What brought you down here to the parade?
Well, we've heard about it for a couple of months and decided we had to check it out for ourselves.
Fantastic. What do you think so far?
Absolutely amazing. So much energy, great people, and amazing clothes.
That's awesome. And so for the folks who are watching but not here on the street, describe what it's like. Describe the energy in the air.
Just wonderful energy, great music, a little bit of snow, which is magical, and really amazing effort from everybody. So just a wonderful evening together.
That's awesome. So yeah, there's tons of folks here who are taking in the parade. We've seen a lot of wonderful floats, but there is still quite a lot to come before Santa comes, and we'll head back to the studio.
Thanks, Kristen. That's
Thanks,
absolutely
Kristen.
great. It's great to get that energy down at street level, and thanks very much, Castanet, for doing that. And it really just adds another layer to what we're able to share with you today. So absolutely fantastic.
Definitely.
I think our next float coming along here is R&D Vinyl Fencing Products.
So they're coming down with their Paw Patrol float this year.
Yeah, I could hear the kids
Yes,
getting a
as
little
soon
excited.
as you can hear the kids start to scream as soon as they came down with their float. So, yes, absolutely. And next we have the Salvation Army, who is always a vital asset to the community during the holiday season and obviously all other times of year as well. Salvation has a variety of children, family, and youth programs such as after-school programs, teen nights, and family nights. So you can join their Sunday services at 10:30 a.m. For more information about their programs, church, or volunteer opportunities, you can go to their website and check that all out there. All the information will be there for you.
Absolutely. And remember, it is the season of ringing the bells. So
Absolutely.
when you're out and about, please support the Kettle program. Vital funding for what the Salvation Army does in our community. So if you get the opportunity and you're in a position to be able to support, please do so. I just want to bounce back. R&D Vinyl Products was also one of our winners.
Oh, they
were. We just were flying by there and we missed that, but they were one of our winners as well in the ELF category.
Number one. First place. First place. Congratulations, R&D Vinyl. All right. Coming up next, we have Inland Truck and Equipment, which is another one of our award winners.
Yeah.
So they have won third place in our Novelty Award.
Yeah, Inland Truck and Equipment Services serves a comprehensive destination for Kenworth trucks. They're a diverse selection of equipment overall, including case skid steers, link belt excavators, and Tiger Cat forestry machinery. So when you look at what they have to offer, they service a tremendous amount of equipment in this area and region.
Definitely. And they theme their float based off of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which is an iconic.
That's very iconic.
Look. Yes,
There's
definitely.
a lot of fun happening in that movie.
Yes, for sure. Coming up next, we have the Kamloops Ambassadors. So the Ambassadors' mission is to empower future leaders in our community through their mandate of encouraging volunteerism and service. Their program is a modern self-development focused on youth initiative for all youth, which provides them with important life skills, the opportunity to serve within their community, and to create a positive network of peers and mentors.
Yeah, that's a great program. I've judged that program in the past, and
Nice.
I have to say it's really amazing to see the evolution of those young people when they start and where they end up at the end of the program. It is so incredible for developing them for confidence and just being able to be great ambassadors for our community.
Absolutely. And the next float we got coming over here is the Universal Group. So I think it's, from what I see,
It's a stop sign, directional signs. We got some great stuff on there.
That looks awesome.
But I wouldn't venture a guess on exactly what it is. I'm going to be wrong, I'm pretty sure. So
It looks kind of Grinch-like to me.
well, it does.
Grinch-like.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of that, and there's a little green in the back seat there. So I'm kind of thinking you may be correct on
Might be
that.
correct on that one, but yes. All right. Coming up next is Cal Tire alongside the South Kamloops Titans football team. Cal Tire has been part of our community for 70 years, which is a true BC success story built on hard work and dedication. Joining them on this float is the South Kamloops Secondary Titans football team, a powerhouse of school spirit and determination. The Titans have proudly carried on the tradition of high school football in Kamloops since 1960. Can you believe that?
That's again iconic, right? 70 years.
Iconic.
It's crazy.
Tracing their roots back to the iconic Red Devils, which are now the Titans.
Yes.
These student athletes play with heart, grit, and a toughness that continues to shine in our schools today. Together, Cal Tire and the Titans represent strength, resilience, and the enduring spirit of Kamloops. And typically, the Titans help us out with our route marshaling, so we're really excited and happy to have them actually be a part of all the festivities this year.
Rather than just doing setup and those types of things. Yeah, it's great to see them participating and enjoying it.
Yeah, alongside Cal Tire especially, it's a great
It's a
service to have in the community.
Yeah, great connection.
Yes.
And Cal Tire, like I say, I mean, they have been around for a long time. There's no doubt. In multiple divisions, because they have a retreading, they've got retail, so they're a full service organization.
Yes.
They do a lot.
This might be a good time to remind everyone to get your winter tires on. The snow's
with
coming.
the snow coming down and the fact that we're talking about Cal Tire, not a bad idea.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't be out there with tires that are not appropriate for the season.
Absolutely not. We got our next float coming up the way here.
Look at getting a few close-ups. That's great.
That's awesome.
Got to thank our team in the back. They're really doing a great job.
Yes, thanks to our team in the back and our reporters down on the route. Castnet
they're doing a
Kamloops,
great
Kristen
job.
and Josh. You guys are doing awesome. All right, so the next float coming up right here, apologies for the pronunciation, is Lee Mitchif Otepemiswak, or LMO, as they also are referred to as, serving Métis people for over 25 years.
Great organization. I've also done some work with that organization, and have to say they really do some incredible work.
Yes, and Buddy the Elf on the back, just hiding right on the back of the float there.
Yes, well, like Buddy can do, and he's so small.
So small. Fantastic. All right, and next up is Kamloops Immigrant Services. So they are known for their devotion is to welcoming immigrants to Kamloops and the surrounding areas, but their primary goal is to support newcomers through integration services in settlement, language, employment, and community connections. They are also known for organizing community events for everyone, such as a tapestry festival, yoga in the park, multicultural potlucks, and many more. Kamloops Immigrant Services also offers free intercultural competency training for businesses, community organizations, and all those interested in building a stronger and more inclusive Kamloops.
Yeah, it's the work that they do is phenomenal, and it really is that first point of contact for many people that are immigrating into our country. They really do a very heartfelt welcome and very inclusive of all. Great work, a great organization. So thanks for all they do.
Thank you for all you do.
It's great. I mean, look at the color in that group. It's just absolutely fantastic.
And the flags, the representation is phenomenal. Looks great. All right. Coming up on our next float here.
Yeah, and this one, of course, should be one that everybody recognizes with Run Club. This, of course, is Boogie the Bridge Run Club. Joe Barry and any of you that know her, movement is change.
Absolutely.
And that's exactly what this is all about. And she has done an incredible job of raising dollars throughout the community over the years in many different sectors. But it's also just about pulling community together.
Yes, and this year their float is inspired by The Nightmare Before Christmas. So it begs the question, is it a Halloween movie or is it a Christmas movie? I think it's a little bit of both.
I think it is. I think it covers both, and they're close enough together on the calendar that works.
Yeah, right? It's that good November movie.
Exactly.
When you're not quite ready for Christmas, you're still kind of in the Halloween mood, that's the one to watch.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. So huge thanks to Boogie the Bridge. They've raised over $1 million for local charities, so that's an incredible milestone.
Yes, be sure to join them this year on April 27th, 2025. Registration is now open, so go on to boogiethebridge.com and register today.
Yeah, you can even do a practice run today.
Why not?
Yeah, run the parade route.
Perfect conditions. All right, coming up next is Frank Caputo, our Member of Parliament for Kamloops Thompson Caribou, who wishes you and yours a very Merry Christmas. And in that spirit, the Charlie Brown Christmas movie, which their float is inspired by, emphasizes the deeper meaning of Christmas and the importance of giving back to those around you. So Merry Christmas from MP Frank Caputo. Oh, there's Joe. It looks fantastic. Yep, we got Snoopy on his house there, and it looks fantastic. Great job.
They even got a Grinch tree.
They do. Love it.
I like the add-on.
And Charlie Brown on the back.
They got a little of everything in there.
Oh, that's fantastic. Look at that. I'll turn this way so we can see Charlie.
Come on, look our way.
Might not be our luck. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there we are. There's Charlie.
There's Charlie Brown. Fantastic. So coming up next is Kamloops Search and Rescue.
This is another one of our winners as well. Kamloops Search and Rescue is an all-volunteer, locally based charitable society providing professional search and rescue services to Kamloops and the greater TNRD area. Highly trained members with a wide range of specialized skills are on a 24/7 standby year-round, and the team is activated by the RCMP, different emergency services throughout the city, and responders. So this really is an organization operating all volunteer, and boy, do they ever do a great job. They're out in the worst weather in many cases and extreme terrain. It is one of those things when we all go out and we do our recreating and playing like we do in this region, and it's great to know that there's somebody there if something goes awry.
Absolutely. And coming up is the Dance Gallery. So Dance Gallery is Kamloops' premier competitive dance studio, and they're presenting its 2024-2025 troupe. They offer classes in ballet, tap, jazz, lyrical, contemporary, acrobatics, stage performance, preschool dance, hip-hop, and more, including hosted birthday parties and parents' night out events. They have something for everyone, young or adult. So they're currently gearing up for a 2025 dance trip to Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, great. That would be a nice trip. Which one of those dance groups are you going to join?
Whichever one will take me to Nashville, I think. Yes, and
that makes sense.
And they're also gearing up for our highly anticipated teddy bear toss for the Kamloops Blazers on December 6th this year. So we'll be talking about that a little bit more as we come up here. They'll be performing inside and outside the stadium, coming together for a great community cause. So be social with them on Facebook and Instagram for updates, events, and more. Dance Gallery, they often... There's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. There we go.
It's looking highly energized.
Very energized. Maybe a little cold too.
Well, that might be it. That might be what's keeping them warm. And those suits are a little bit thin.
Yeah,
Lycra,
a little bit.
it's not bad in mild weather.
Absolutely.
So.
Kamloops Dance Gallery always does an incredible job with their floats, and every year they take it up a notch and up a notch and up a notch. So
yeah, it looks great.
Thank you to the Dance Gallery for joining us once again this year. And
it looks really colorful. I mean, everybody, with the Santa hats, red gloves on, it just is a little bit of a standout against the white and black contrast.
Definitely.
So looks good.
Definitely looks great. We got our next couple of floats coming in here: Mole Excavation and Utilities, as well as Mr. Reuter Plumbing.
Couple of things that come in handy when you're needing services around your home. Mole Excavating and Utilities have been in the community for the past 2 years. They enjoy working with the community to assist them in their outdoor projects by providing top-notch locating services.
Yes. And Mr. Reuter Plumbing has been working in the community for the past 11 years, and they really enjoy assisting people with their plumbing issues to make their homes much more comfortable, especially during the winter season and the holidays. A very, very vital service to have here in Kamloops.
You don't need a plumbing problem over the holidays.
No, absolutely.
You got to be honest about that.
That's something that will ruin a Christmas party.
That will ruin a Christmas for you. That is not good.
Not good at all.
Keep them on speed dial.
Yep, definitely. So, Mole Excavation and Utilities and Mr. Reuter Plumbing. Lots of lights on that Mr. Reuter truck I see coming up here, and I saw the I guess it is Mr. Reuter. I guess would be their mascot coming down the street as well. Now passed on our stream, but coming down.
The snow is just coming down and adding nicely to the flicker of the lights too. I have to say, it's looking more magical all the time.
Definitely. There we go. There's another good shot
now
of
you
Mr.
get a shot
Reuter.
of Mr. Reuter.
Merry Christmas from Mr. Reuter. Lots of lights on it. It's great to be able to be seen from everywhere in Kamloops, I feel, if you're in the parade. Almost
Absolutely.
like in...
Look at that. He's even in the sleigh.
Yeah. What Christmas movie is that where they want to be able to see it from... Is that Christmas Vacation? I think it's Christmas Vacation and Deck the Halls where they want to see the lights from space. So
yes.
I feel like if you were up in space right now, we'd be looking pretty good.
Yeah, it could be National Lampoon's Christmas teas. They had something where it was seen from space too.
Yeah.
So
probably both of those.
It could be any of those. We're gonna go with it in any of them. This is Interior Community Services, great organization. Interior Community Services is a nonprofit organization offering services to approximately 1,500 people daily and offers 6 primary streams of service: child and family services, youth services, community living programs, housing opportunities, senior care, and food security programs. So these are all vital to existence for people and certainly do incredible work. So a huge thanks to them. Looks like they're having lots of fun out there.
Absolutely, and joined right behind them is the Evolve Dance Team. They are a competitive dance team who are excited to perform and be involved in this community. And they were nominated as the best local dance team in Best of Kamloops 2024 awards. So congratulations to the Evolve Dance Team. You guys look great and colorful out there.
Well, the next one just coming into view, of course, is Aero Transport. Now, this is a company that has also been around. These guys have been around since 1919. So Aero Transport Systems has been a leader in bulk commodity hauling, reload operations, freight management, logistics, consulting, and technology. Aero invests in community by growing local routes, hiring local wherever possible, and supporting community projects and organizations like this one. Aero was the proud recipient of the 2023 Environmental Leadership Award at the annual Kamloops and District Chamber of Commerce Gala. In 2024, Aero was named to one of the BC top employers and a top fleet employer of distinction for the 5th consecutive year. So well known and well respected. So thanks again to Aero.
Yes, congratulations, Aero. Your float looks awesome. Everyone looks a little cold, but still in great spirits out there.
Speaking of that, I'm going to have a sip of chocolate.
Right? Yes, like we said earlier, we're looking at probably about -1 to 0 in that sort of realm for downtown Kamloops right now, which honestly is pretty perfect weather for the parade.
It is.
Yes.
This is ideal.
Definitely. coming up next, we have our first Kamloops Scouts. So first Kamloops Scouts have programs for youth as young as 5 years old, which are the Beavers, all the way up to the young adults who are the Rovers. They're bringing back the fun of outdoors and away from the screen. The youth enjoy hiking, paddling, camping, and exploring nature. Scouting is a volunteer-run program, and they would like to thank all the Scouters that give so much of their time to make all of their amazing adventures happen.
Great organization as well. I mean, for youth and youth development, again, it's that whole thing of inclusiveness and getting young people out to enjoy the outdoors.
Absolutely.
Our next group, which is lively, colorful, loaded with lights, Valley View Secondary. So Valley View Secondary School, this is their marching band. It's new for this year, coming from a robust program of concert band, jazz band, chorus, choir, and musical theater. These students have been working hard to learn their new skills of music on the move. And they're very happy to share some holiday spirit with you this year. I think they can. We can hear them. I'm sure you're able to hear them.
Nice and loud right here in our studio. This is also their first year in the parade as well.
Yeah,
so at least first in a while with us.
Yes, and it is a new marching band program,
yes.
So that's fantastic and nice to see. And again, we've had a few schools where they seem to be leaning in towards the musical arts, which I think is really a fantastic thing.
Absolutely. And coming up next is Remax. So Remax Kamloops brings the magic of a Charlie Brown Christmas to life with their festive float, featuring a whimsical Snoopy doghouse, Shorter's piano, and Lucy's iconic psychiatric help booth. This float celebrates friendship and holiday spirit. Beloved characters will spread joy and nostalgia, reminding everyone of the true meaning of Christmas. So don't miss this heartwarming tribute to a timeless classic. Looks fantastic. Congratulations, Remax. Looks awesome.
They've got their hot air balloon on there, getting everybody above the crowd, as they say. That's their slogan. So next group coming into view, and they're just coming in, and we'll talk a little bit about them as they get a little closer, but this is the Kamloops Sunrays. Kamloops Sunrays are the interior premier high-performance artistic swimming club, and they put on a great show. So they provide top-notch coaching and training to athletes of all ages, and they are having their annual holiday water show on December the 21st at 12 noon at the TCC. So mark your calendars, circle the date, pop on down, getting close to the holiday season. Again, that's December 21st. Midday.
Fantastic. So coming up next is Kamloops Tirecraft. So season's greetings from the Tirecraft crew. They're proud to be a multicultural team with members from India and Chile leading the way on this fantastic project. This team is grateful to be a part of the parade for the first time and is thankful to share this experience with their families. They would like to thank Downtown Kamloops for organizing a first-class event and their loyal customers for supporting them in the community for 20 years. Kamloops Tirecraft wishes everyone a terrific holiday season.
I'm just trying to figure out the exact theme of this one, so.
Oh, I think theirs is a Home Alone as well.
Oh, yeah. It is.
The Home Alone house, Kevin's house. Looks fantastic. All right, we got our next group coming up here as well. And we can hear them out from the studio here. We can hear them outside.
And I think you're able to hear them. Last year we weren't able to do quite the same job, but we've got some external microphones, so I think they're going to be a little bit better for you to be able to hear some of the sound. So certainly hope you're able to hear it.
Yes.
So this is the Kamloops School of the Arts, and their senior leadership students have designed the Wonka-themed float. Well, the dance squad is here showing some of their choir and some of the group that they are able to bring Christmas cheer.
Yes, absolutely. And yeah, Wonka it's not quite a holiday movie, but it always seems like the type of movie that you would watch over the holidays,
I think
right?
so. I mean, I'm a bit of a chocoholic.
Chocolate fact, right?
Yeah.
Who doesn't love some chocolate over the holiday season?
Hot chocolate.
Oh, and they got some. Are you holding some peppermints over there? Let's take a look.
Now, Oompa Loompas? Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, they got their peppermints in hand.
Ah, yes.
Fantastic. Oh yeah, there's Violet, who turned Violet. They
Yeah.
got her in there too.
That's great. Good fun. We'll go with that for a holiday-themed movie. I like it.
I like it too.
I like it.
I think, yeah, I think it's a holiday
We're going to
movie.
celebrate.
Yes, absolutely. Well, the one from last year came out during the holidays because they always seem to have
Yeah.
a big production coming to theaters right as the holiday season
They
kicks
do.
in. And
They
I'm
do.
pretty sure it was last year when Wonka was coming to theaters. So I'd say it's pretty
I
festive.
think it is. It's
I'd
a
say pretty
connection.
festive.
We're going with it.
Absolutely. Speaking of festive movies, let's give you a fun fact about maybe a fun holiday movie. But first, how about we send it down to Kirsten and Josh down on
the
the
street.
street. So let's see what's going on down there.
Castanet Kamloops, and we're here again just taking in the floats that are going by on the street. We're just chatting about the Santa Claus parade, and who did you come here with today?
I came with my family and friends. We've got James, Miles, Jayla right there, Garfield, Andrea, and Nell.
Awesome. That's a pretty solid crew. Did you have to get here early to get this prime real estate?
Yeah, we came an hour early.
An hour early.
Yeah.
You're dedicated. So what do you make of the size of the crowd that came out here today?
It's fantastic. It's a huge crowd. I have no idea how big it is, but it seems great.
That's awesome. Have you been to the Santa Claus parade before?
We have. We've been probably the last 5 years.
Oh, so you knew you'd have to plan ahead to get this.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me.
Thank you.
And back to the studio.
All right. Thanks, Kristen.
Thanks,
Really
Kristen.
appreciate it. Looks like a great family vibe
So
going
much
on.
fun down
Lots
there.
of fun. Everybody's really enjoying
I'm
it.
getting
so.
a little bit of FOMO not being out there.
Yeah,
but
I gotta say.
I'm happy to be in a warm studio right now at the same time.
True.
So.
There is that advantage.
Yes. All right. So let's see what we've got going on outside. So coming up here is Cutting Edge Consulting. Look at that float.
It again looks like the Polar Express.
I
We've
think
got
they.
a little bit of a train look to it,
Yes.
so that crane looks pretty amazing.
Fantastic.
And look at the smokestack even.
Wow.
Done a great job on that.
CEC Express.
That really looks great. Lots of fun. Cutting Edge Consulting. It's a dynamic industrial construction and crane company servicing BC, Alberta, and the Yukon. Proudly rooted in Kamloops and Prince George, owned by Ryan and Brer Beers. They're committed to productivity, social responsibility, and innovation. So great to have them involved this year.
Absolutely.
And they're, of course, wishing all of you all the best for the holiday season as well.
You certainly cannot miss that crane coming down Victoria Street.
No.
Yeah, and we're seeing it right outside of studio right now as well. The CEC Express coming down the street. Looks fantastic.
It does.
You can see it right behind me, right over there, coming back. Perfect. All right. So next coming up,
We've
I
got
believe,
Overlander Ski
is
Club.
Overlander Ski Club. So they've been providing Kamloops with winter recreation for 40 years. Located 25 minutes away at Stake Lake, enter a winter wonderland of 60 kilometers of groomed cross-country ski trails, 25 kilometers of snowshoe trails, and 18 kilometers of adventure trails. They offer trails to ski and snowshoe with your dog, equipment rentals, and lessons and programs for youth and adults. Accessible outdoor winter fun for any age or ability.
I think you and I should go and do all of it tomorrow.
We should all go together. Yeah. Let's get Castanet. Let's get everyone. Let's go. Let's do some snowshoeing,
we may need help.
cross-country.
We may need help. We
some
may have
help.
to break it out into sections.
But that's why they provide all this stuff, right?
They
So
do.
maybe-
They do.
yes. Get some lessons.
There's
going
another
there.
shot again, of course, of the floats that we're just seeing again.
Yes, Cutting Edge Group coming up right here.
Apologize, just lost my earpiece, but I'm back in the game.
And look at those lights in the background too.
I know, it looks
showing
great.
as the snow's
They're
falling.
shining those laser lights up into the air, and look at how it grabs the snowflakes in the air. It's absolutely
Looks
spectacular.
Magical.
Looks great.
Absolutely magical. Fantastic. All right, and here is Akimbo Dance Studios. So they have been in the parade for 22 years now, and they are proud to be an inclusive studio offering dance experiences to all ages, genders, ethnicities, and abilities. And they've got some awesome matching costumes this year.
They do. They look really great. Red is always such a great festive color.
Absolutely. I mean, look at you and I.
Yeah, you and I. You know, I mean, we think we've got some red on.
Yeah, just a smidge.
What
Just
exactly
a
have
smidge.
you got on? Let's just. You've got the Grinch shirt going on.
Yes, I got my Grinch shirt and my little red cardigan. What
That's
about
looking
you?
good.
Do a
This
little
is-
fit check.
Yeah, this is kind of the Soupmeister.
Yeah.
This is, and then the Christmas tree hat.
Absolutely.
Got it all?
Yeah, we gotta look festive this year, right?
Well, festive or foolish.
Both. Why not both?
Yeah, we can be festive foolish.
Awesome.
This looked like another Grinch float going by here, and I believe that one was WCR Auctions.
Yes.
So they're a family-run business, recently expanded from the Lower Mainland. They've opened a new location in Kamloops, and they're a leading dealer, only vehicle auction specialist in fleet, lease, and repo vehicles. They showcase their festive Grinch and Whoville themed float.
Yes, and following them are the Kamloops Blazers. So they only have 2 home games left before the Christmas break. Friday, November 29th is Feed the Valley Night, and December 6th, as we mentioned before, is the highly anticipated Teddy Bear Night. So holiday ticket packs and store merchandise make awesome gifts for the holiday hockey fan in your life. So for more information and to purchase your tickets, go to blazerhockey.com.
Yeah, that teddy bear toss is a great thing.
That's a lot of fun.
It was from here. It came from here. We made it happen. So get out and support that.
Absolutely. Yeah. And go and bring the family to a Blazers game too. It's a lot of fun.
It's a great family event. It really is.
Absolutely. Oh, there's a closer look of WCR Auctions Merry Grinchmas So I read Mount Crumpet.
Yeah.
It's their float. It's their float. It's very much embodying Whoville on
It
that
is.
float. Very, very cartoon-like. It's
Yeah,
amazing how they can bring that
I didn't
to
notice
life.
Cindy Lou Who, but I'm sure she's in there.
Yes. Yes,
And
definitely.
there's part of our Blazer team going by.
Yes, I believe.
They're used to the cold. They're out on the ice
Yeah,
all the time.
They got the ice
Yeah,
and
it's all good.
absolutely.
And they got the cheer horns going.
And the kids love it when the Blazers are
Yeah.
in the parade. I was rewatching last year's stream. You could hear the kids "Go Blazers, go!" when they were walking by.
Gotta love
It was
that.
so sweet, so
True
great.
Blazer pride.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we've got another award winner coming up the street to
Yeah.
get some anticipation building. They're a bit farther down, so we can't quite cut to them yet. But they have won the #1 spot in the Novelty Award. And I believe it's another Christmas Vacation inspired float, so we'll be able to see that coming up very
Yeah.
soon here.
Extreme Excavating, great organization. You see them around town. They do a lot of work in the community and throughout. They do some work with the city as well. So Extreme Excavating is excited to showcase a unique float that blends their industry expertise with the festive fun of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Their entry includes a methodical, detailed replica of Griswold's family iconic RV. So
Yeah,
that one is a great one. I mean, we've all seen National Lampoons. I mean, it makes me chuckle every time I watch it. You can never watch it without having a great laugh.
it's a classic. And I think we're going to cut over to, let's see what's going on behind the scenes here in Knife Lab. So you see everything that's going on our end.
There
This
they
is
are.
what's going on behind
There's
the scenes.
the team.
Hey, team.
There's
Hey,
Jesse.
guys.
There's all the guys.
And they're
mixing
the ones,
it up.
They're the ones making this all work for us.
Yeah,
So
they're doing all the switching. They switch us over to the camera. There's a back studio, so you can see us from the backside.
and we're getting honked at now, too.
Horns are honking.
There we go. Wow.
There's the iconic motorhome.
I knew there was a motorhome, but I didn't know how they were going to do it. And
That looks
looks
great.
fantastic.
That is.
wow. That That is absolutely incredible. And how much are we going to be able to see from the studio over here too? Oh yeah, that looks fantastic.
That's something.
And coming up behind them is Freeze Athletics. So it's Kamloops' only competitive all-star cheering gym, offering tumbling classes, birthday parties, and some really incredible competitive teams. They've been walking the parade since 2014 and are a crowd favorite. Classes for everyone ages 3 to adult at Freeze Athletics. And they also offer the coolest birthday parties in town. So check out all their offerings and learn a bit more about them at freezeathletics.com.
It's great.
It's great.
They're a great organization.
Absolutely.
They really are. Lots of, again, development for youth and a lot of fun. So healthy, safe, and just all-round great for the work they do in the community.
Yes, and Freeze Athletics is wishing all parade spectators and participants a very Merry Christmas.
And coming up next, of course, is the Kamloops Home Hardware. Right here in our own community, Kamloops Home Hardware is one of the largest home hardware stores in all of Canada. Kamloops Home Hardware is two-generation, family-run, and Canadian-owned. They've proven that their long-standing commitment to the Kamloops community with annual donations to the Food Bank, SPCA, TRU trades programs, and so much more. Santa's Workshop has never looked so well equipped. I'm sure they've got all the equipment they could possibly want, so those elves won't be worrying about what they got to work with.
Not at all. And the elves look like they're working hard on that float as well. Maybe preparing for the big day.
I think they might be.
1 month away, not trying to get anyone a little bit worried, but this is the official kickoff to the holiday season right here in downtown Kamloops at the 44th Annual Santa Claus Parade presented by Thompson Rivers University. And coming up past the studio right now is New Gold. And they want to say season's greetings from New Gold. They are delighted to join this year's Santa Claus Parade and celebrate the holiday season with our wonderful community. They wish you and your loved ones joy, peace, and a safe holiday season. Thank you for your continued support and partnership. Happy holidays. Look at that truck.
I know, and look at that cute dog. I'm always fascinated. I think it's just amazing. I mean, I'm a bit of a dog lover. So.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Soft spot. It's like our office dog, Shelby.
Yes. Shout out to Shelby.
Yeah, shout out to Shelby.
All bark, no bite.
No, but she does bark.
She's adorable. She is absolutely adorable. So, yeah, New Gold is representing, looks like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on one of their New Gold fire trucks. So we're very happy to have them in the
great
parade
to have
this year.
them participating with us.
Yes.
Following that, of course, is Royal LePage, Kamloops, and Westwood. Royal LePage has a long history in Kamloops, and as much as they're enjoying working with their clients to sell homes, they equally enjoy the time that they spend out in the community supporting different community sports organizations and more. Royal LePage agents strive to be a part of the community and are so excited to be back in the Kamloops Parade this year with their float.
And it looks like they're selling Kevin McAllister's house. So I'm not sure if that is on the market on any of the realtor sites in town.
Well, if it is, get in on it and get a bid in quick.
Absolutely. What a great evening it is to be out in downtown Kamloops right now.
It sure is. It's been absolutely perfect. I don't know if the temperature has changed at all, but I think it's been holding. I can have a look at the weather on my phone just to see if there's been any changes out there, but I don't think there's been any major changes.
But as we said before, it's not really accumulating on our streets, just a little wet and mucky.
It's showing that it's 2 degrees
2
above.
degrees, look at that.
Look at that.
Perfect.
Environment
perfect
Canada,
weather.
can't be wrong.
Can't be wrong. And coming up next is Simya Ukrainian Dancers. So they're super excited to share their culture with all the community. They love performing at community events, seniors' homes, and host cultural craft activities. Every year they take part in a dance competition in Mission, BC. And this year their talented junior dancers brought a trophy for their fantastic performance.
Oh, that's
They're
great.
in the works of hosting a Malanka in January, which is Ukrainian New Year's. So if you're interested in joining in all that fun or have any questions, feel free to contact them via Facebook. That is Simya Ukrainian Dancers.
I'm glad you told me what that was, because I would not have known.
Right?
As sad as that is, I mean, I would have to say, no, I didn't recognize that term. So
Yes.
good to know that it's the holiday.
Absolutely. All right, so we're going to send it back down and see what Kristen and Josh are up to down at the street in a little bit.
In a little bit.
But first, we have
This is the Kamloops Aboriginal Friendship Society, and they're another one of our award winners.
Absolutely. So, a number one, I must say.
Yeah,
A number one.
that's great.
Yes,
Yeah,
so-
in the Santa category.
Yes, they're coming up the street
So
right
the
here
Kamloops
pretty soon.
Aboriginal Friendship Society is a charitable organization with a status-free open-door policy. They provide culturally appropriate programs and inclusive services that meet the needs of urban Indigenous people to become healthier physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So they do some great work. They've been around for years, and absolutely great to have them participating today.
All right, we're going to send it back down to the street. Kristen and Josh, what do you guys have going on down
I'm
there?
sure they got something exciting.
This is Kristen Holiday with Castanet Kamloops here on the street reporting from the Santa Claus Parade. And we've just been talking about our favorite holiday movies. The theme of the parade is, of course, holiday movie magic. So what are your favorite Christmas movies? Elf. And how about you?
We love the Grinch.
The Grinch, yeah.
Which one? There's a few versions.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Classic. All right, and obviously we've seen a lot of floats go by, a lot of different movie themes. Do you have a favorite float that you've seen go by?
Mine was the Home Alone float. I loved all the Home Alone ones. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like the Home Alone. There were a couple, but they were awesome.
The Whoville float.
Yes, that's so good. All right, well, the energy on the street is really high. We've seen kids run around, they're grabbing candy, and people are just really eager to see what's coming up next. And we can't wait to see what's coming down the street. Back to you folks in the studio.
Thanks very much,
Thanks,
Kristen. That's
Kristen.
absolutely great. She's having too much fun out there.
I'm jealous.
And of course, Jess and all the team in the background, of course, they're working really hard back there, and they continue to tell us how good looking they are back there. So maybe we could, there we go. Let's get a shot of that good looking group. There you go. Handsome group, I gotta say.
Fantastic. Thank you guys for all your hard work, both Ninth Lab and Castanet. We wouldn't be able to complete this stream without you, truly.
Yeah.
Really. All right, so maybe we should cut back down to the street, see who else is coming down. And it is the Kamloops Punjabi Bikers. So the Kamloops Punjabi Bikers were established in 2014 and have been a part of the community for the past decade, taking part in many community events such as the Lions Club Toy Run, Vaisakhi Parade, apologies if I pronounce it wrong, Boogie the Bridge, Hot Night, Vaisakhi, okay, Boogie the Bridge, and Hot Night in the City, to name a few. I'm not sure if they've come down quite yet.
Yeah, I think they were just ahead. And,
they're just ahead. Okay, we missed
and then
them.
we've got the TNRD live.
Perfect.
And so we've got the library here. This is the TNRD library. This is the Thompson-Nicanor Regional District Library System, and their award-winning mobile library is celebrating 50 years again of service in Kamloops and our surrounding area throughout the TNRD. Their main goal is to support and promote literacy throughout the TNRD and to those who do not have access to regular library branches. It's a full-service library that operates in all weather conditions all year round.
Yes, absolutely. And also coming down the street here, we have our two MLAs, Peter Millibar and Ward Samer, who have just been re-elected and elected into office as our local MLAs. So MLAs Peter Millibar, Kamloops Center, and Ward Samer, Kamloops North Thompson, are your voices of Victoria, and they wish everyone a wonderful and festive holiday season.
Yeah, it's great. And nice to have them participating.
Yes, absolutely. They're very eager to be in the parade this year.
I'm sure.
Yes.
And of course, iconic Rube Band, and here they come. There's going to be some noise. There'll be some fun with these guys. These guys have a ton of fun, guys and gals. The Kamloops Rube Band celebrating 75 years and looking forward to many, many more. As a group that loves to bring joy and to many through music, they welcome you to join them on Monday nights. And all you need to do, just bring a
your
horn.
horn.
So, great opportunity to get involved. These guys have been around and have played all over the world.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's always such a joy to have them They bring a lot of color to the parade. And
they are very colorful.
Yes.
They can be their own festive float just the way they dress.
Absolutely. They could just walk and
Yeah.
it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
We can hear them right outside of our studio, loud and clear right now as well. So
A little Christmas carol music going on.
setting
Very
the
festive.
mood, getting ready for the holiday season here in downtown Kamloops. And coming up next, we have True Consulting. So the Trueville team, brought to
Yeah.
you by True Consulting and Land Surveying, providing professional engineering, planning, and land surveying services in Kamloops and throughout the BC interior. And they are wishing you a truly happy holiday season.
Yeah. True Consulting has been around for a number of years. They do a lot of work, and a lot of what they do is around planning water systems as well. So
Yes.
they do a lot of work throughout our region, very vital to that. They were started by a Kamloops individual, and great to have them participate and still be here doing the great work that they do.
Absolutely. And I feel like they couldn't not go with the Grinch and use that
Yeah.
Trueville thing.
Yeah.
I think that
was a perfect fit.
genius. Yes.
And coming up is Don's Auto Towing. Don's Towing has proudly been servicing Kamloops and the area since 1969.
Incredible.
I think, that could be a Brian Adams thing.
Right?
I don't know.
Maybe in the summer of 69.
That's what I
Yes.
mean.
And thank you to Don's Towing for
Yeah, they'd help us out.
helping us out with our towing needs for the Santa Parade and assisting us with that.
And what they do with that is, just so you know, I mean, they're not towing people away. They do what is classified a lift and drop.
Yeah.
So if there's people that are unable to get down and move their vehicles before we set up the parade route, they'll move them over to a safe parking lot and drop them there, and
Definitely.
people are able to pick up their vehicles there.
And another thing I want to say is thank you to ATS Traffic, who is our premier traffic sponsor for the 2024 Santa
Yes.
Claus Parade. They have helped us make this event smooth and seamless and helped us close, basically shut down our downtown for the day.
Absolutely.
And,
Yeah, we can't do it without them. They keep everything organized for us, and very vital part of us being able to do the parade.
Absolutely. So any traffic control needs or anything of that sort, please be sure to contact ATS Traffic, because they are your go-to people for those things. Well, we also got Cooper Rentals coming down the street here as well with their very, very festive float. Looking great on Cooper Rentals side as well. So glad to have them in the parade once again. They also help us out with the Santa Claus Parade. So we are very grateful for their assistance as well.
Great to have them part of it.
Definitely. All right, and we've got Vintage Car Club coming in hot down Victoria Street with classic cars, lots of lights, and a lot of festive fun, which means your time with us is almost over because
Yeah.
Santa's coming down pretty soon.
He is. He is going to be here very soon. We're getting kind of a last little bit of everything from the downtown area, and this is going to be actually pretty nice. I love this old vintage ambulance. I think it's great.
Giving us a wave.
Yeah,
Hello.
giving us a wave. Nice to see you.
Yeah, it's fantastic being able to partner with them every year. They're a huge help for all of us.
Yes.
To be able to get all of our stuff going and pull our float, which our downtown Kamloops float is coming up next. So Bryce, I think we should take this time to talk about maybe a couple of little holiday campaigns that we've got coming up and going on.
So we've got a couple that are happening. One of them, of course, that's near and dear to me is, of course, the Where's Herman campaign, which is going to be kicking off next week.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
it's next week. It's tomorrow already. I'm forgetting. This is Sunday. So, yeah,
Yes.
it starts tomorrow. And, of course, you're going to be able to watch our Facebook posts, and it's going to be partnered up with B100. And they'll be doing some of the posts as well. And all you have to do is look at the images that are posted and figure
guess
out
where he is?
where
Herman is.
Where's Herman hiding?
Yes.
And enter that. The lucky winners get entered in, and we continue to do that. And at the end of the 2 weeks, which is a Monday to Friday, so it doesn't run on the weekends, But have a look at it. Great way to get in on winning a gift basket worth a little over $1,300.
I think we're up at to almost $1,800.
Are we at $800
so
now?
that's really good to help
she's
you out
been
with some
holding
Christmas.
out on me.
I might just slip it in. Slip it in a little
nice.
bit. So
That's a nice surprise.
$1,800 that you could win this holiday season.
Oh,
so
that's fabulous.
check out our Downtown Kamloops Facebook
Yeah.
page. I think we're gonna head down back to the street and see what's going on down there.
Yeah, I think Castanet has got somebody wrangled up, so maybe we'll go
I'm
over and see
Kristen
what Kristen
Holiday,
and Josh have got
Castanet
going on.
Kamloops, and we were just talking about what our favorite part of the parade has been. So you kids had some awesome answers. What is your favorite part of the parade?
It was when the police came down the road and started honking their horns and putting on their sirens.
Awesome.
When the police came down the road.
Police too? Yeah? Okay. Oh, we're getting some candy in here. What's your favorite part of the parade so far?
The dogs.
The dogs. Good answer. And what is your favorite Christmas movie? We know that's the whole theme of this parade. What's your favorite?
The Night Before Christmas. Home Alone.
Home Alone. Nice, yeah?
Home Alone.
Do you have a favorite Christmas movie?
That was funny. I mean, it was the best
Home
film
Alone
ever.
across the board.
Crush it up front.
Awesome.
Kristen.
Well, we are nearing the end of the parade, and it has been such a fun time, super high energy, and I think everyone here, yeah, everyone here is excited to see Santa, yeah? Awesome. Okay, back to you at the studio.
All right, thank you. Down on the street, Kristen and Josh. So just passing us right now is the Downtown Kamloops float. So that's
That
our
was ours.
float,
That was our float.
KCPIA.
Dave Colemine on there singing.
And Jeremy Nishaw.
Yeah,
so thank
absolutely
you guys.
great to have those guys. They're both great musicians.
Yes. Oh, Santa!
And there's Santa himself. The big guy is awake and moving.
The star of the Downtown Kamloops Santa Claus Parade, Santa Claus himself, has arrived in Downtown Kamloops. We were able to welcome him to Downtown Kamloops at the Kamloops Airport last night, so you can check that video out on our Facebook page right after you're done the stream. So I recommend you go see that and see Santa coming to Kamloops, ready to go. So straight from the snowy, frosty North Pole, where the elves are working around the clock and the reindeer are getting in their final training, Santa has finally made his way to Kamloops.
He has.
Yes.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
There we go.
Not be done.
We can hear Santa straight from the studio here. Yes.
And I'm sure that I could hear Buddy the Elf yelling as well. Yelling. It was absolutely great. So
Yes.
whoever did that out there was a great job. That was fantastic.
Yes, so Santa has landed safely in Kamloops, which means the holiday season, as I said before, has begun in downtown Kamloops.
Yeah.
Yes, so
The season
Santa's
is
in the
here.
window. Can we see Santa?
We can,
From
just
here?
going by.
Just going by.
Just the front part of it coming past
Yes.
our window now.
Absolutely. So let's give Santa a warm Kamloops welcome, as you'll see him around town from now until December 24th before he heads back to the North Pole. And yeah, thank you for Santa for making the trek all the way back here and helping us kick off the holiday season.
Yeah, thanks for joining us today. It's been really great for Alex and I to
Absolutely.
bring you the 44th annual Santa Claus Parade, which of course couldn't have been done without the great support of 9th Lab and the team. And maybe we can just go to a quick shot back behind the scene to that handsome group again. There we go. That's the team that make it all happen. Thanks so much,
Thank you, guys.
And I really appreciate everything they do. It's been absolutely fantastic. And remember how they have broadened out their services. If you're looking for services in any way, you know, you're looking to do podcasts, you're looking to do anything in the video or audio, photography world, or look at all these other things they're getting involved with in a global way. Get a hold of them. They'll be able to help you out.
Absolutely. Photo booths, live events all around the world. Be sure to check out 9th Lab. Visit 9thsound.ca to check them out. Thanks, Ninth Love, for being a part of the Santa Claus Parade once again. And also a huge thank you again to Thompson Rivers University, Rays Brown's Locksmith, Castanet Kamloops, Kristen and Josh down on the road, as well as the rest of the Castanet Kamloops team who has helped us out this holiday season. And of course, ATS Traffic. Thank you so much for your ongoing support.
Can't do it without everybody's efforts. So it's a collective family of people that put this together. So please, from all of us to all of you, all the very best of the holiday season. Stay safe, stay well, enjoy the season.
Have a great holiday season. Thank you for joining us tonight on behalf of Bryce and myself, wherever you're visiting from. We are very grateful that you took the time this afternoon, this evening, to join us today. Or this morning if you're across the world.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
Thank you for tuning in. I guess it's our time to say goodbye.
This is our time to say bye-bye.
Goodbye. Thank you, everyone. Happy holidays. Get home safe.